Memphis,
what
ball boy for you. Here, we're live. We're live.
I actually ball boyed for you. I think when I was like 14 or 15. You were at the. It had to be the indoor Memphis U.S. indoor tournament, one of the first ones.
Hold on a second. This is Richard Stockton with Richard Melford from Memphis. Go ahead.
I ball boyed, I think, for one of your doubles matches. I think it was against the Armitage brothers at the time, and
I probably lost them, so I don't remember it.
Well, he didn't lose the meet.
I don't know, but you were one of the icons that I looked up to, when I was learning how to play the game, 10, 12, 14 years old, to emulate. So it's an honor to talk to you in person.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great athleticism. It's just a great time for tennis.
Well, Richard.
It was a very good time for tennis. It really was.
Richard won at that's one of the things I loved is he won at every level. We were growing up at the same time in 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s, NCAAs, and then on to pros. Not many people did that. But Richard, tell us about what your wife is doing next week or in 10 days.
My wife is, in addition to being a teaching pro, has a dog rescue called Export Paws. Been doing it for about 3 or 4 years now, and she hosts this event every year in Wellington, Florida, near West Palm, and it's a fundraiser for the rescue. And it's triples tennis. It's 3 against 3. And last year, what did we have last year, Gary? I think we had like 84 or 85.
Richard, have you ever played? Richard's an older guy like us. Have you ever played with the low compression balls where the ball bounces real slow? This is what this triples is, and it's 3 against 3 basically, and it's a lot of fun.
I don't think I've done that. No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Interesting.
It is a lot of fun, and in some parts, I guess in South Florida, actually, they have triples leagues now. So I mean, it's kind of the latest phenomenon in tennis.
I did not know that. Like pickleball.
Triples leagues, yeah. So taking over for pickleball, passing pickleball. But it's interesting, it's fun, and the event is a lot of fun. Gary, you've been there at least the last 2 years, right?
Yes, and looking forward to it again and meeting up with old buddies. I don't know who else is coming, but last year, John Lloyd and Harold Solomon and Dick Stockton were there, and Michael Grant, and it was a great thing. Is that the same thing that's going to be going on this year?
Pretty much so. John Lloyd has had to drop out because he's doing something at the club where he works in Palm Beach, but Harold will be there, Michael Grant will be there, Lisa Bonder.
Oh, Lisa Bonder.
And a bunch of local teaching pros. So.
I see.
And Gary, most importantly, Gary Plock.
That's right. Yeah, a legend in my own mind. Yeah,
Headliner, the big headliner.
Every time I get down to text and Dick Stockton's name came up, but anyway. Richard, actually, ball boy for you in Memphis. Is there anything special that you remember about the Memphis indoor tournament?
Yeah, I remember it was. First of all, I played before Memphis when it was in Salisbury, Maryland, and then they moved to Memphis.
Right.
The Memphis Racket Club. And,
right.
It was a good facility. It was kind of different in that there were 2 tournament courts, and they were. One was in one building and the other was in an adjoining building or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
It was small and intimate. I mean, it was a great venue for that time in tennis. It probably only held 2,500 to 3,000 people, is my guess.
Right.
And but I mean, 1 year I played there. At the time I was ranked 12th in the world, and it was only a 32 draw. And I had to play the number 1 player, Jimmy Connors, in the first round.
Oh, geez.
I wasn't even seeded, being 12th in the world. So
really?
Yeah.
How did that happen? I don't know. I don't remember they seeded 4 or
you date, but that's just, that was the response that the tournament got. The players supporting it. So, being 12th in the world didn't get me anything except Jumbo in the first round.
Jeez.
Well, he didn't deserve anything, Dick, because he really
No.
wasn't a very good junior player.
All right.
That's right. So, but it was very successful there. I mean, I guess it died, and I don't know if they even have that tournament
I think it's moved to a different location outside of Memphis. Actually, I haven't kept up with it in the last couple of years, but Tommy Buford, the tournament director, was my lead teacher. I'd learned from Tommy Buford, and he was a great guy. He was a great guy, great advocate for the game.
He was.
He and I used to play him and oh gosh, I can't think. My brain's gone over 65. I can't remember the Billy Donovan. That built the club, the millionaire. I used to play doubles with Tommy's son Tiger, and we used to play him and play his dad and Billy Donovan in doubles. It's pretty funny. But those were the fun days when tennis was taking off, and just like pickleball today, I guess. But anyway, I remember those days fondly, and I think the club has actually been sold off to somebody and turned into something else in the last couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Too bad.
So-
Great place.
So Richard, are you still up in North Carolina? Have you moved there and you're at the club and running things at Old Providence Club?
We live in Charlotte now, and Liz is here too, and we're both working at Old Providence.
So and Chuck is still down there at Wellington?
Yes.
I see. So you guys are going to just head down there in a week or so, and
Liz is going to fly down on Tuesday afternoon and visit her mom and work on the event leading up to the last couple of days up to it. I'm going to drive down on Thursday, getting there late Thursday. So.
I see. And this is a rescue dog operation where people how can they donate to help?
Well, they could go to exportpaws.com, something like that. And it's not spelled EX, it's actually just X, then a dash, PORTPAWS.com.
Okay.
And that's before go to the website, exportpaws.com website,
So that's how to do it. But the X stands for when dogs are in a shelter or whatever, and normally if they get a stray or something like that, usually they only have 3 or 4 days to either get saved or to get put down. And so if you were to walk through a shelter or whatever, and you see a dog and there's an X, the letter X on outside the cage, that dog is history. And so that's how they came up with the name, because they try to move these dogs that are about to get euthanized. And in 2 years they saved about 1,200 dogs, some unbelievable number. And that's what it's all about. Trying to get them off the kill list. Well, I see. So that's
they're not euthanized.
Yeah, she does a great job, and there's so many people that come to this and support them, and it's at a great facility. So that's x-portpaws.com.
Yeah.
Is that right? Somebody want to donate?
Let me see. I was on my computer right now, but I think that's what it is.
Hey, Dick, I need to ask you one question though. Was your best win in doubles over like Newcomb and Emerson, or was it over Plock and Grant at Boca West when I double faulted twice to lose the game against you and Craig Wittis?
Well, Emerson and Labor, it was so-so, and Clemson Smith was just so-so. Hewitt, McMillan, they were average. But Plock and Grant, man, I've still got that up on my wall here right in front of me. So, yeah. So some wins stay with you forever, and that's one. That's the one for me.
Richard, I got to tell you something. Before I double faulted twice,
Yeah.
we had 540 and Stockton was serving,
Okay.
and the guy's got no power, all right?
Right.
But he hit the corner on 4 serves in a row
Yeah, I
and
believe
aced
it.
us
I believe
with
it.
no power at all.
Yeah. Right.
And I said, well, that's why he's Dick Stockton.
That's right.
Dick,
No power.
this is
Power's
Dick, this is a feeble effort of one of our first podcasts since I've been back. But anyway, thanks. And I look forward to seeing you and Liz in 10 days. And we'll have a good time. And if anybody wants to contribute and put some money into it, it's X-PORT. Huh?
There's no dash on the website. It's just exportpause.org, believe it or not.
So,
.org.
okay, so spell it out again. There's no E, right? It's just X.
It's just the letter X, PORT, PAWS.org.
Okay, well, if nobody else sees this, I'm going to make sure Dick Milford contributes to this cause.
I've got a
You can do it
dog
through,
T-shirt on.
through
Right now.
Facebook as well.
I've got a
website.
You
The
we'll
boss
send him a
just
picture.
told me the website has been rebuilt, so it's being rebuilt. So it's probably best to go through Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they
we'll send him a
donate.
picture. Yeah, it sounds great. Sounds
Well,
wonderful.
I'm
I just
sure-
got a new dog ourselves.
Yeah, they got a new dog, so they're, we'll see. And
Send a
look
picture.
forward to seeing you, Dick.
All right, Gary, thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Stockton. Take care. Nice to meet
You
you.
too, Richard. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was terrible. I called him, but
What? What was it?
yeah,
It was fine.
same, I can't.
I was trying
It
to, he was a
doesn't
coach at
sound-
Virginia. Did you know that?
Yes,
He
I
coached
did.
Virginia from 98 to 2001 for 3 years.
Yeah.
Not a long tenure, but
It may be on here. You may be listening. Yes, Dick was the coach at Virginia for 3 years, I guess.
yeah, 98 to 2001. They didn't show his doubles at Memphis, but
Oh, well. This might not be off yet.
oh, he's from Virginia. Didn't realize that.
He's what?
He's from Virginia.
No, he's from Long Island. He grew
Oh,
up in
this
Long
says he was born in Charlottesville.
Island. I don't think that's right. He's from Garden City up in New York.
Huh?
I would be surprised if that were the case, but I'll ask. I don't know. This won't go off.
There's Dick and Liz, boots on the court, fundraising,
Yeah. It's the thing they did for the
Dallas Mental Health Association.